Hello, welcome back. I hope you're having a good day today. Alright, you ready for this little cracker? Potato bake, Aussie girl style of course. Alright, first thing we need is 1 to 1.5 kilo of spuds. So depending on how big a bake you want to make is to how many spuds. But if I make any leftover, I usually make a little one on the side or something as well. This is really good to make a whole heap up, double up your recipe. And those alfoil tins, make them all up in them. And then once you've cooked them, when they go cold, you can put the lid on them and freeze them. And then when you need a side dish one night to go with something, you can just put it straight in the oven from frozen, and bam, you've got yourself a potato bake an hour later. Okay, let's do this. So peel them and wash them, and then we want to slice them up. Now, it doesn't matter the size of the potatoes, how thick you do it, alright? So it's up to you how thick you want to make them, but I'll show you a slice. I love doing them that thick. Alright, and I'll do the whole lot like that. But it's up to you, but we are going to cook them, put them in a big saucepan. Yeah, we are going to cook them first, so if you do them too skinny, they'll cook too fast kind of thing, and you won't be able to pull them off before they're too mushy. So we're going to stick water in there, and we're going to boil them. Now when we boil them, we're not going to boil the guts out of them, we're going to have it on a light boil. And we only want to cook them until they're just gone soft through. We're only just sort of half cooking them. If you let them go until you completely put your fork through really easy, they're going to break apart, and then we're going to have a mushy bake, and we don't want that. Alright, so we're going to just cook them. While that's cooking, we are going to slice up some spring onions. Now if you don't have spring onions, you can absolutely use normal onions, alright? So what I'll do is, I've got 4 here, but it's probably 5 or 6 normal size ones. These are pretty big, they're out the garden. Now I'll slice them all up, and roughly one of them I'll leave sliced up and put that aside for garnish at the end, alright? And the rest of them we're going to slice up, throw it in a frying pan with some bacon. Now I've got about 20 slices of the bacon tops, because I love using heaps of bacon, but you do not have to use that much. And we're going to chop them all up. I like them into reasonably big pieces, and we're going to fry both of them. So the spuds are done. Now once the water started boiling, they literally took 5 minutes. So you want to put them in a colander, and we want to drain them really well, and we want to leave them sit there to cool down completely. We've done the bacon and the spring onion, or your onion. So now what we have to do is make a cuppa and sit down for 5 minutes. Mate, that cuppa was good. Alright, next thing we're going to do is get yourself a decent sized bowl. And now we want 1.5 cups of cream. Now if we don't make enough, you just make up another batch, it's not hard. Alright, so 1.5 cups of cream first. Then we want 1.5 cups of sour cream. Now I'm just going to use pizza cheese, just one of the ones that are already grated up. You can use any cheese you want, or any cheese you've got. If you've just got block cheese, just grate some up, alright? Doesn't matter. We're going to put 1.5 cups in there. Good amount of pepper. Mix it in really well. crunchy, yummy top we love on it. We get some breadcrumbs. I'm using some of the homemade ones that we made. And cover a decent amount on it. Not too much that you dry it out, but a nice little shaking over it. Now what I like to do is just fill up the corners a little bit with some, because it kind of soaks up. You know how you get the sauce coming out. If you do a few around the edges, it kind of keeps it at bay. Now when we put it in the oven, alright, so right now at this stage, you can absolutely wrap it up and put it in the fridge. You can make this the day before, so we could have made this today for tomorrow, and then you can pull it out of the fridge. Now when you pull it out of the fridge and go to cook it, whether you do it like I do in the mornings and cook it at night, or do it the next day and cook it, when you pull it out of the fridge, you leave it sitting out for about 20 minutes just for the container to warm up a bit, the outside thing. And then when you go to put it in the oven, put it in the oven with the oven being cold, and turn the oven on. That way as the oven heats up, it will slowly heat up your dish and you won't crack it. And yeah, you pretty much do it for probably an extra 20 minutes because obviously it's cold from the fridge. So I couldn't tell you how long it takes because I never really time it, so I will time it this time for you. So we whack it in our preheated 180 degrees oven and away we go. It smells good up in here. Mate, that took 45 minutes. Oh. Now what I forgot to say is that if you're going to stuff it right to the top like I do, put the oven dish on a cookie tray. That way if any of the cheese and that spill out, it won't wreck your oven and smoke everything up. Alright, what are we going to do? Cut some up. Boom. There we have it, my friends. Oh my gosh. It is so yummy. Little bit of spring onion. Oh. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have an awesome day. Bye.